Hello friends, welcome to video number 9 of 9 to tell you about how I make Collaborations Volume 2. Today I'm going to be telling you about the process and the people involved on the song Time, which was recorded 3 years ago in New Orleans with Chelsea Moosekian, Gina Leslie, Dave Hammer, Rick Robertson, Carver Baronda, Camille Weatherford, Kahn and Craig Flory. This song was done with the same setup as In a While, so Mashed Potato guys Duff Thompson and Bill Howard recorded it for us. We bunched ourselves around a few mics and did it live to tape. I think this song might possibly be the least wonky song I've ever written, chord-wise. So it actually was a positive. It gave us a lot of time to work on arrangements, and this group were amazing. It felt like pretty much everybody in the room had an idea to throw in, and everybody was up for trying everything, and it went so smoothly. If you'd like to have a listen to this song, there is actually already a version that's been released with Mashed Potato Records, which is available on all the platforms, and there's a video that I made with my good friend Tilly May on YouTube. For this album though, I'm going to have a fresh mix from Dres Dresler, so I hope you enjoy both. Okay, so now I want to tell you a bit about each musician on the song. I'm going to start with Gina Leslie. Gina is my sister from another mister. We met originally in a rehearsal for Dave Hammer's music, so our first introduction was singing together, and I'm pretty sure we both instantly fell in love. On this song she's playing violin and singing, and she has a project called Damn Gina. She also is currently playing with Sam Dawes and Casey Jane and multiple other bands around New Orleans. And as well as being an incredible multi-instrumentalist musician, she is a very talented graphic designer. Now we're going to talk about Chelsea Moosekian, or Robertson, I'm not sure now since she got married, sorry about that. I had the pleasure of playing for her wedding, and she's the cutest little button. I have seen her play with the Daiquiri Queens and Nicky Bob's Shoulders and the Crazy Arms, and she does workshops with kids, and she's generally just a very solid percussionist and a wonderful human. Alright, now Dave Hammer. Dave is my brother from another mother. We've been playing together for a long time, and I'm really happy to have him on guitar on this song. He's regularly playing in New Orleans with Doreen Ketchens, Tasha and the Psychedelic Roses, Damn Gina, also now playing with the incredible Layla McCalla, and I've seen him sit in with multiple genres and adapting the way that Dave does, which is incredibly. Alright, now Carver Baronda. Carver is from Canada, and I met her in New Orleans years ago. She's hilarious. She's playing slide guitar on this tune, and I really liked that she had a really tiny amp, but because of the effect on it, it just sounded massive, and it's really added a big texture to this song. Other projects that I know that she's involved with are the Invisible Mans and Duff Thompson. Next up, Rick Robertson. Rick's also a really good friend, and one of these buggers that can play everything at a really high level. He's usually on strings, but for this song I asked him if he could play organ, as we already had a lot of strings, and he just jumped straight in and did a really good job. As well as the Rick Robertson band, I've also seen him play with Damn Gina and Esther Rose, and pretty much sat in with nearly every band in New Orleans on some instrument and just smashed it. And as well as being an incredible musician, he's also a very good producer. Now we have Kahn. So Max is a really lovely bloke that I've had the pleasure of playing with over the years. On this song he's playing double bass, and he went for the bowed approach, which was really beautiful. He has a project called Max and the Martians. He also plays with Tuba Skinny, Carver Baronda, Duff Thompson, JJ and the Trash Dogs, and I've seen him perform with a countless amount of gigs, being the accompanist for other people's projects. Next up we have Camille Weatherford. Camille is a super mum and babe that I met in New Orleans years ago. She's not currently living there now, but when she was, I had the pleasure of getting her to come and do some vocals on Time. I really like that her and Gina and Carver decided to do their part in unison, because it gave it this kind of spooky edge. She has two projects, The Good Gollies and The Lostines, and you can check those out online, and they're also part of the Mashed Potato Records compilation. Last but definitely not least is Craig Flory. Craig is one of my favourite humans on the planet. He's an absolute wizard. He was playing baritone sax on this song, but he plays all of the reeds. And his main projects are Tuba Skinny. He also plays with Max and the Martians, JJ and the Trash Dogs, Jackson and the Janks, as well as playing clarinet and saxophone with pretty much everybody in town, because he is probably the best, I think. Yeah, he's the best. And there we have it. That's the last of the 9 videos that have been put up this week to tell you about Collaborations Volume 2. There's only 2 days left. The crowdfunder ends tomorrow night at midnight, so this is the final push. If you could help me in any way, that would be incredible. And if you'd like to find out more about the project, then go to this link. Thanks.